Right now, I don't have that report yet.
When it comes to the Olympic decision, yesterday you stood up and said it's not our time to do this. How hard of a decision was that? What was the thought process while you were just alone thinking about this? Take me through some of those steps.
The part I sort of, worried about more than anything else was the part that sort of said, if this really was the only answer for us to get transit built and get some housing built, that I would have been worried that I was kind of making it tougher for us to get transit we desperately need and housing we desperately need, without an Olympic bid. I came to the conclusion that if I work hard and the other governments work with me and the city council works with me, we can get that transit built. We darn well should. That's what we're all there to do. And you don't need to have a vote, as I said yesterday in Lausanne, of the Olympic Committee in order to get transit built in Toronto. That's done for the people who live here now and in the future. The harder part was whether or not, so that was the hardest part. The secondary part that I didn't worry about much is this whole notion that somehow we're letting the side down or we're selling Toronto short by not bidding for the Olympics. I say to that, rubbish. We can maybe be in the Olympics of being the city that is the most livable city in the world and staying that way. And maybe in the Olympics of getting caught up on transit we didn't build in the last 25 years. Or the Olympics of addressing the affordable housing issue and get a gold medal for that. And we are already this so-called world-class city. When The Economist magazine and Metropolis magazine say we're the most livable city in the world, I say to myself, that's as world-class as I need to be. And the challenge for me as the mayor, keep it that way. And, with all the imperfections on housing and on transit. And so I that stuff I just think is misguided sort of show business that is trying to get people into these kinds of things. I'd love to have the Olympics here. Maybe someday we will. I said that specifically yesterday. We could put on a great Olympics here. But if you said to me, did we have to do it to get transit and housing built? I intend to make sure the answer to that is no, we didn't. And do we have to do it to be a world-class city or whatever one wants to call it? No, we don't.
All right.
Period, full stop.